Hello and welcome to Bella TV. Today I am so excited to be joined by Richard Anderson.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Of course, the founder of Hi Beautiful You and formerly Per-fekt.
That's right.
So you are revolutionizing the beauty industry.
I'm trying. I keep trying.
You're doing a great job.
Well, thank you, Jennifer.
So before we get into Hi Beautiful You, we're going to talk about where you started.
That's right.
Okay. What inspired you to create the Per-fekt Skin Perfection Gel back in 2005? And what gap did you see in the market for this product?
Well, Jennifer, it's quite simple. I listened to women. I had been in the beauty industry over 20 years before I launched Per-fekt. Yes, I'm that old. And women's number one dominant complaint was, I don't have time for all these steps, Richard.
Yeah.
I had worked for Estee Lauder in the Bobbi Brown division. I worked for Yves Saint Laurent. I worked for the Lancaster Group out of Germany. So I'd been in the business a long time, and women were just so frustrated because they didn't have time for all the steps. I remember we were doing a big event for Bobbi Brown at Neiman Marcus in Beverly Hills, and we had one of those face charts, which is like a roadmap for your face.
Yes.
And the woman looked at me and she goes, "Really?
I have no idea.
I can't." And she goes, "I'm going to buy all these products because I like you."
Yeah.
And so things were happening. Like my mother was visiting from St. Louis, and we were setting up these bins, you know, these makeup kits for the personal appearance.
Yeah.
And she was helping me. She had a couple gin and tonics, by the way. And she's like, "These browns look the same, but the names are different." And I'm like, "God, you're right. It's too much."
Yeah.
So I decided to make it easier. And the second complaint I kept hearing was, I don't want to look like makeup.
Right.
You know, I want to look like me. So I decided to create one product that would solve both of those problems.
Yes.
To save women time, and time's money, right?
Of course.
And come up with a product that looked like skin and not that heavy cakey. Like, I don't want to see the foundation walk in the room before you, right?
Natural beauty.
Natural. So I was always a big fan of foundation primers.
Yes.
Because I got into this industry, by the way, because I had cystic acne, bad skin, lots of redness. So I got into this industry because of my problematic skin.
Right.
So I wore primers, and primers would take the redness out, fill in my pores, and just like even it out. And I'm like, what if we put a little color in here and maybe some skincare? Let's make it a multitasking miracle hybrid with skincare. And that's what I did.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, we launched it at Bendel's, Henry Bendel in New York, if you remember that store. R.I.P. What a shame. And then Sephora picked it up, Nordstrom. I used to go on QVC. It was a big deal.
Yeah.
So that's why I did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now you touched on this a little bit, but you mentioned that this product revolutionized the way that women wear makeup. Can you elaborate on how the Skin Perfection Gel has changed makeup routines for women, whether it's ease or just being able to go out of your house and not look too cakey? How has it really revolutionized this for women?
Well, it's interesting because Per-fekt was kind of ahead of its time, you know, back in the day. People were like, oh, it doesn't cover enough. It's not, you know, because I used to market it as an easy alternative to foundation, primer, color corrector, and powder all in one. And it can be, but if you do need more coverage, you can wear it as a primer.
Right.
Under your favorite foundation, or you can wear it on top of makeup to make that heavy makeup look like skin.
Right.
And not foundation.
Yeah.
So sometimes, I remember when I went on QVC the first time, we had a lot of returns because women didn't understand the concept. But it's just taken time for it to really take off. But we called it the Per-fekt Beauty Revolution because that's what we did. You know, we came up with this product that now most brands have as part of the assortment.
Yeah, of
but
course.
let me just show you. Can I show you how easy it is to?
would
Do you
love
mind,
to see
Jennifer?
that. No,
I
please
have to
show
show
me.
you because I don't even have a mirror here, as you can see. There's no mirror.
We're going blind, but I think you know what you're doing. You're a pro.
I don't know if I'm a pro, but it's so easy. So I like to use the Radiant shade.
Okay.
So you don't need a lot. I use about a nickel-sized amount.
Okay.
And then I like to bump it up with the Rich because I want to look a little tan, especially right now on this cloudy day in
Yes.
Miami Beach.
Yes.
So you just gently warm it in your fingertips, and you don't need a brush, you don't need a sponge,
Okay.
you don't need a mirror. Watch, you just pat it into your face and smooth it. You go over your eyes.
It just like melts into your skin.
That's right. It just melts into your skin, Jennifer.
And now you have a nice tan.
Thank you. And, you know, it takes it just a couple of minutes, I like to say, to marinate with the pH of your skin tone. But when it's done, it won't look like makeup and it'll look better. It takes time to minimize the redness that's in my skin.
Yeah.
It takes the edge off of the fine lines. It kind of fills in the pores without clogging them. And, you know, just in case I got it in my beard, I use a tissue, or not a tissue, a paper towel actually works better than a tissue to wipe it out. So any of you guys, I'm telling you, I used to call this my get lucky cream. Because every time I wore it, I got lucky. Did I say that?
Perfect. Hey, listen. We're telling the truth here.
Let me build it a little bit. The other thing that's...
It looks great, though. For not looking in the mirror and
Right.
throwing that off.
Isn't that crazy?
You did a great job.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
And if you want more, you can actually build it too.
No, it looks really good.
Am I still a little red? Do I need more? I've been really red recently. I don't know why.
It looks good.
Yeah.
But so you literally just showed us this, but my next question was, the Perfection Gel is noted for its skin enhancing benefits, right? We're not covering up your skin, we're just enhancing. So how does the antioxidant-rich formula contribute to the health of your skin, and why is it essential to be free of preservatives, which is really big right now?
Yeah, okay. The first question is, so it has alpha lipoic acid, vitamin A, vitamin E.
Okay.
So these are all supplements I used to take, alpha lipoic every day. I'm a big fan of alpha lipoic. So, and Dr. Per-fekt, I love his products, and they're full of alpha lipoic, you know, great ingredients. So they protect the surface of your skin from the damaging free radicals, you know, that are in the environment.
Yeah, of course.
So what else is really cool and wonderful about this formulation that a lot of people really don't understand or know is that it's water-free. That means it's anhydrous. So what that means is you don't need preservatives. If there's water in a product, the water breaks it down, you know, and then you have to put preservatives in. And preservatives, most preservatives, as you know, are not skin friendly.
No.
And in fact, some can really cause issues, carcinogenics and other things as well. Yeah. So these are all paraben free, these formulations.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
And are you familiar with the website Skin Safe? Have you seen that?
I have not.
Check it out, because I was just told that we received 100% score on Skin Safe. That's kind of a big deal.
That's great.
Because it's 100% pure, right? But it's free of all the bad stuff like the parabens.
Yeah.
It's free of talc, oil. It's free of, it's vegan, by the way.
And so many people now are so concerned with what they're putting into their bodies, but they forget that what you're putting onto your skin is also being absorbed.
That's right.
So cleaner beauty right now is a big
That's
big
right.
thing, yeah.
That's right. There's only 7 ingredients in this product.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. So skin tints are currently trending.
Right.
Lucky for you. What do you think has contributed to the popularity of skin tints now, as opposed to when you first launched?
Well, like I said before, we were really ahead of our time at Per-fekt. But the no makeup look is really...
It's in.
It's... There you go. Look at you. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Must be skin perfecting tint. So, yeah, the no makeup look is really trending right now. But Per-fekt actually started that trend. We used to say your skin only better.
Right.
You know, now at Hi Beautiful You. This is the exact same formulation as the Per-fekt Skin Perfection Gel, by the way. I didn't call it a skin tint. I mean, it had, you know, just enough color, you know, but it really is the original. The Per-fekt is the real original skin tint, because it actually tinted the skin, but it did so much more, you know, all in one. But yeah, no makeup is trending.
It is.
And what's really cool, like I said before, if you need coverage, hey, that's cool. We get it. You know, I get it.
Yeah.
You can wear this on top of your foundation, and I promise you, your skin will look, your makeup will look like skin and not makeup.
Well, it's buildable, so that's...
Yeah. I spent so many years in store, working in Sephora, working in Nordstrom back in the day when I had the brand Per-fekt. I'm trying to build this one online, by the way. Not as easy for a dinosaur, but I'm learning. I'm hiring good people. So this on top of makeup, I would put, sometimes women would come in to like Sephora with this heavy makeup. And I was like, oh,
let me help you.
You're so beautiful. But all I see is that makeup.
Yeah.
And so we would put this on top, and we called it the wow factor. Women would be like, oh my gosh, I look so young. I look just, and the texture of this product is like, as you know, is like velvet.
It enhances your skin.
Yeah, and it retexturizes the skin as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
So that leads me to my next question. What kind of feedback have you received from consumers regarding the gel, and how has that influenced your current offerings at Hi Beautiful You? Obviously, it's the same formula. You've been doing this since before it was a thing.
Yeah.
So what are your clients saying about this?
They're happy.
Yeah.
And it was interesting because this morning I woke up to this from a client, and she just said, her name is RF. Oh, Rebecca. Thanks, Rebecca. I'm so happy to see you launch this brand.
Super love how authentic you are, and was a big fan of Per-fekt. Please keep it up.
Aww.
It's stuff like that, honestly, that takes my talk, if you will.
Yeah.
It keeps me going,
Yeah.
you know? And trying to build an online brand versus brick and mortar, as we know, it's all changed with Amazon, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real challenge. And, you know, that's why I'm working with you guys. I love to be out with people and doing your events and things like that. It's really a lot of fun.
Well, obviously your clients are very happy. Your consumers are very happy. So you need to keep going with this. And
I know.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, I am working on something very cool, very different that nobody has. So stay tuned.
Yes. Well, it must feel good to know that you kind of started all of these trends that
It
are now
does.
happening in makeup.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It feels good. So,
Yeah.
you know, I think we need a new one now, though.
Yes.
We're ready for something big and new and different.
Well, we expect it from you in the near
You got it, my
future.
friend.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
As
you.
always, your products are lovely.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Remind everyone where they can shop and how they can follow you.
Yes, follow us at Hi Beautiful You on Instagram. We don't have TikTok yet, but it's, you know, but we will. Facebook, and then hibeautifulyou.com. And we're also on Amazon too. So
Thank you, Richard.
thank you, Jennifer.
Of course.
It's a pleasure.